And now I want to give the floor to Fabian, who will let you know how the approach of Impact Hub has also changed in terms of building programs and partnerships. So give Fabian a round of applause.
So, yeah, welcome also from my side. A short tip, it's quite hot, I think also down there. So there are some giveaways on your chairs, or maybe get the air circulating in this room. The talk I want to give you now and the insights are really building on what has been said the whole evening. And there are lots of overlaps which we will see. It's not working. Can you get? Yeah, perfect. All right. So we heard a lot about the space and how the journey was here to come here. But actually, this wasn't the only thing we changed during the last 1.5 years. This would have been too easy at some point, I think. So we were also approaching a different kind of mindset on how we run programs. So Impact Hub Berlin is also not only its space which for entrepreneurs, but also we're running support programs, accelerators, incubators, to bring entrepreneurs off the ground and make them successful in their realm. So it's not only about the physical space, it's also about that we changed the approach to innovative entrepreneurship. And how did we do this? Basically, we got back to our beliefs and to our thoughts, what we wanted to achieve. And that is, in the first hand, we also heard it a lot. Hello? So that impact entrepreneurship is key to changing the world, to creating a better future and a more sustainable and equitable future for all of us. And that's, of course, in the core of what we believe. And since 9 years, this is also found in our programs and in our supporting of the entrepreneurs. But again, we also heard a lot about collaboration. So that's also another key thing we focus on. But somehow we were talking about this collaboration a long time. And some things changed, so I really like to see now the panel discussion which we had here. So it's about collaboration, but it's also about a broad collaboration across sectors, across governments, across corporates, entrepreneurs, academia, which we have to focus, because the challenges we are now facing are so complex that we can't solve them on our own. And I think also this was said before. But it's really obvious that we have to go from this one perspective that we have a solution, also from the entrepreneurial side, to see that we only can be successful as a group and also in partnerships. So we at the Impact Hub, we believe that we have to build purposeful communities to manage this, to create a better ground, to enable this collaboration and ultimately creating these partnerships. And the term partnerships of the last years, it got more and more important for us, because we saw the need on the side of the entrepreneurs, but also, like we just heard, from governments and corporations. So exchange there is really important, and we want to create this environment where entrepreneurship and this collaboration can happen. So we called this approach, which we took now the last 1.5 years, the ecosystem approach. So coming from all this impact entrepreneurial support to create collaboration, to create partnerships, we want to bring our work and also the support for our community to the next level here in the space, but also in the digital realm. So what is this all about? So we heard a lot about circular economy. So let's take this for an example. These ecosystems we want to build are centered around one topic. So in that sense, circular economy, and we want to create a community around this one topic. So people who share a same purpose and share a same vision about this topic, like we also just saw here. So bringing together different sectors, different people, entrepreneurs, investors, government people, academia, corporate, civil society, on one table to discuss the challenges in this sector. And we want to do this by running activities. And we already did a lot of accelerators and incubators for entrepreneurs in the last years. And we will continue and even broaden our offering in that sense to bring it also to the bigger group of stakeholders with events, conferences, and also the ecosystem partnerships to bring the outside into the community and ultimately create a bigger community. And this also changed our way how we see ourselves and also the role which we take. So we are community builders and venture scouts and program designers, but ultimately we are kind of ecosystem curators. So we want to be the team that brings together all the stakeholders to collaborate and create long-lasting partnerships. And we already started during the building of this house. We already started the ecosystem of circular economy and sustainable food. And we are in the midst of creating 2 more ecosystems in the diversity and inclusion topic and also in green tech. So now this is pretty abstract. And to give you a bit more of an idea and a glimpse and make it more tangible, I'm happy to have support here from Harsha, which will show you what is actually going on in our ecosystem of circularity. Welcome, Harsha.